Hey, what's up guys, it's Naratis and we're back today with another episode 2 of what's it called? Sorry, MCreator. And when we last left off, we created the Naratil tab, carbon ore, carbon block, carbon ingot. I did say that I wanted to change the texture to this, I think. Is that even more purpley? I cannot tell. We might have to fix that some other time. We'll do that anyways though, because we also wanted to make this the same as its brethren, the carbon ore, and make this iron. And that is all. Alright, sorry, I actually forgot one more thing. We want to see about adding a texture, and we're not seeing our ingot, which is upsetting. Let's try to kind of update this if we can. Not sure why we're not seeing the ingot, but maybe we'll just have to go on to other things. So I'm going to start off by making tools. I believe, I'm not sure the order that it goes in, but I'm gonna make everything first a pickaxe, then an axe, then a shovel, then a sword. Sword will be saved for last. I might actually do all of the swords separate. I don't know. I might do them separately. But we'll grab our texture. This was our pickaxe. So that's the pickaxe, the texture that I made for carbon. Call it carbon pickaxe. And that's the pickaxe. Yeah, so we'll actually do it in this order. Pickaxe, axe, sword, spade. We'll see about making a hoe, maybe special or multi-tool. But pickaxe harvest level will be 4, which means it will basically harvest things at a higher level. Efficiency will be, we'll have it 30 for now, but we actually want it, we'll have it 25. I think, maybe even lower, maybe 20. Yeah, we'll keep it at 20. Because we don't want it to be too much, we want it to be pretty efficient, but we don't want it to be too efficient because, to be fair, our most efficient thing, I was thinking we'd make it like 300, which is quite a bit, but that's fine. Enchantability will also do 20 damage. This pickaxe, I think this actually adds on 1 damage for whatever reason, so this pickaxe will be 5 damage? No. Make it, since it adds 1, 9 plus 1 is 10, so we'll have it 10 damage, this is a pretty strong pickaxe, obviously. Number of uses, we want quite a bit. Let's make it like 1,500. How about that? Sounds pretty good to me. So again, we have this. We don't really want any of that though. And we have a crafting recipe. Our recipe will be a stick and a stick. So it's like a regular pickaxe recipe, except we're using carbon ingots. Alright, now that we're done with that, we can finish. And that should be that. We'll go back to block one last time and try to make the recipe. Please work. Yes, it finally works. Yeah, we just had to go and do something else for whatever reason. So this is gonna be pretty short episode, I guess. I already explained how you make a tool. I guess the next one I'll go through all of the separate parts, although I think they're pretty self-explanatory. And then I will just speed through the rest of the tools. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys there. So we said our next thing would be the carbon axe. So we'll go ahead and do that. Carbon axe. And our texture for this is this nice big axe. Was it the bigger one? I think it was. I do think it was. And also I have a lot of sort of test stuff from a bunch of other mods, which is not really important. This is some stuff that I might be adding into this mod actually, so it could be kind of important, but no need to worry about that right now. Although what we do need to worry about is which X I'm using, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be that one. So that's fine and dandy. We'll have an axe and the carbon axe. So of course this name in GUI is the name that it's presenting. Type is the axe, meaning that pickaxe will mine all like stone and iron type blocks, axe will mine all like wood type blocks, etc, etc. And harvest level is just so harvest level, if we pull this up, yeah, tier of your tool, doesn't say what, but 0 is wood or your hand. If you haven't seen my previous episode, 0 is wood or your hand, 1 is a stone pickaxe, 2 is iron, and 3 is diamond. We want this to be at 4, so this is our own custom level. It can mine everything that diamond can, and if we want to, it can mine even more. So that's great. Efficiency, we did 20 for that, so we'll do 20 for this. Efficiency is how fast it's gonna mine something. Enchantability is if you say went to an enchantment table, it's basically your chances of getting a good enchantment. Damage is just the damage, and number of uses is like how many blocks you can break, or how many times you can use the item until that item breaks. So now that we have completely covered everything, I will speed through the rest and get back to you guys when I'm fully done. And of course, for things like the axe, we would be needing to actually make extra recipes, but I'll do that later. I'll cover that on another episode, because I'm actually kind of lazy now. But whatever. We'll cover that on another episode, and then on my own time I'll make all of the extra recipes for everything else. Alright, and that is amazing. So we have our pickaxe, axe, spade, and sword. And of course, we have to give the hoe some love because there are just way too many mobs that don't. So we'll give the hoe some love, and after that we will be getting to testing out all of these things in game. Yeah, this will be the temporary texture when it loads up. Alright, this is going to be the temporary texture for the hoe. Just for now, we will still be giving the hoe some love. I just don't have a texture made for the hoe yet because sadly I did not give it any love. So I will be making a texture for it, and then we'll add it in. But we'll have that carbon hoe. And that's all like irrelevant because it's a hoe, so you know. I don't actually think we need this because it's gonna automatically, yeah. And we will add in the recipe, and I'll be back when we're testing it out. Once again, if you didn't see my last episode, I think I mentioned it, I'm getting a lot of errors because a lot of these Gradle commands it actually can't do, since I have a like wanky internet connection. It's kinda weird right now, but it should not affect anything really, so I'll test it out and I'll see you guys when I'm done. Obviously, if you're connected to the internet though, and you have everything good and nice and working, you won't get any of these errors because it will be able to access those. So I will see you guys soon. Alright, we'll load up our test world, ignoring all of the other worlds because they are irrelevant. And alright, now we can actually game mode 1 this, get a crafting table, and this extra stuff actually didn't go in there because it went into combat 16 damage. That's not what I thought I gave it. I thought I gave it like 15. We'll have to fix that. And the tools, we have 11, 9, 5, and the hoe is none. So we'll move this to the side, move all of that to the side. We'll grab a pickaxe, axe, or actually, no, we won't. We're going to grab that. I'm gonna grab, let's look up carbon. Gonna grab a whole bunch of that, and we'll actually just grab some of this to place down in creative mode. Oh no, give me my night vision back, please, sir. Thank you very much. We'll dig our way out, and alright, so we managed to dig our way out to the surface, and now we can actually get to business. We're going to be testing wood, logs specifically. This, we're going to have a obsidian test, and a diamond ore test, as well as a stone, that is not how you spell stone, as well as a stone test. So we'll set up our testing spots real quick, right down here. Nice little area for testing. Have like a little bit of rows here. Obsidian will be last. Diamonds, stone, and is this not working? What's that? No. We'll grab ourselves some dirt as well, though, so that we can test our shovel. And that is it. So we also need to grab some sticks. I can't see my keyboard. Like that. We'll go into game mode 0. Great. I'm so good at typing when I can't see. So we'll check out the recipes. If we have carbon ore, it's going to be a bit like that for a pickaxe. Grab that. Wow, that's a lot of damage. This might be a little bit too OP, I'm not sure. Make ourselves an axe, a spade or shovel, as you might call it, and a hoe, which isn't fully textured yet, but that's okay. And actually, we want to make a sword too. I almost forgot about the sword. So that's everything. First of all, diamond mine stone like that. We mine stone very fast. We mine everything very fast with this pickaxe, which is truly wonderful. Even obsidian is not a complete bore. And if we took our special block here that we made, mining it is also pretty quick with that. So now we'll go back here for the wood test. We like instantly break trees. We destroy trees. Our spade. By the way, let's look at the textures real quick. Quite nice, quite nice, quite nice. If I do say so myself. Obviously I do since I made them. And obviously we don't have one for that, but the sword also quite nice. Great. I think it looks pretty good. So we'll test the spade. Wow. Dirt is not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. This is definitely one of those end game items, which is why you obviously need diamond for it, and a hoe. We have a nice hoe. Has 1,000 uses. Diamond actually has more uses, but since mine is way strong. Oh wait, no. Oh, I gave that 1,500. Okay. And I gave everything else only 1,000. Huh. Alright, so we will have to edit that later. And this also has 1,000, yes. And I'm losing my night vision, that's great. But that's not all, because before we go, guys, I'm actually going to test out my sword, my beautiful sword that has 16 damage, against this iron golem. So 6 hits. 16 times 6 is, I don't even know. I'm too lazy to do the math right now, but I'm sure it's more than 100. Correct, yes, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see all of you dudes in the next episode. Leave a like if you like, and comment down below what else I should add to the mod. And I will see all of you dudes in the next video. So, bye-bye.